Good afternoon, Burlingame community. Hope everybody's enjoying the early summer and the sunshine and having all of our students back in school for a full day. Really exciting stuff as we look at promotional ceremonies and moving up ceremonies for our 5th and 8th graders, which we're also going to be able to do in a hybrid model so that folks can have more of that experience. It's been wonderful to see your children back in the classroom for a full day of instruction. It's going very well. No health and safety incidents since we've fully reopened. And most importantly, we're really prepared for next year. It's not going to be another change. This year has been a year of dramatic change after change, and next year we are going to be prepared because we're already doing it. And we're still the first LCFF district in our county and surrounding counties to have gotten there and to do it successfully, which has made us eligible for the one-time funds that you're probably hearing so much about on the news from our governor. I would like to take the opportunity to let everybody know that there were a bunch of flyers being handed out this morning about the district bargaining team and the union bargaining team, BEA, reaching impasse. Don't be too alarmed. Impasse is a process that's there to resolve a lack of meeting of opinions. The rest of the contract was successfully negotiated. It's just over salary. The regional CTA representative did stop by and acknowledge that the information that was handed out to the community and to teachers this morning was inaccurate. They handed out old information. Today's communication from me provides you with the accurate information, and they have also committed to revising the information to be honest and accurate on their website. So I apologize on their behalf for providing inaccurate information. And you can check out on their website once they update it and in today's communication the accurate information. So there's also a description in today's communication about what impasse and then fact-finding means. Essentially, salary negotiations weren't able to conclude because of the state of our budget. We've been discussing with the community all year the state of our budget and the need to balance the budget. The only way that we were able to balance the budget for this year and next year was with all the one-time money that we're getting because of our early reopening so that we could balance our budget, meaning that our expenses are roughly equivalent with our revenues right now. However, in that second year out, we have almost that $2 million deficit that's going to be reopening again. And the only way for us to address that is to eliminate more positions. The other way that we balanced the budget this year and next year was by eliminating 12 positions, 2 of which were still occupied, which means they were layoffs, but those other positions were fully in service to our children already, which means that we're reducing the number of staff in the district. It's the only way we're going to balance our budget in the future. We did that through positions that were vacated largely through retirements or resignations. In the future, we're not going to be able to do that. And what the board has clearly communicated to me is that we need to stand on preserving the program that makes our elementary schools special, our music program, our elementary PE, our other extra programs that are not required by this state, but that we can't afford, as well as give the kinds of raises that folks are looking for. The other thing that's key to understand is that no raises is not on the table. Contractually, we already have raises built in. Every year that a raise is given, it ranges between 2% and 4%. In every district, this is called a step and column or a salary schedule. And I've actually attached the salary schedule so that folks could look at it. The inaccurate information that was provided today was that we asked folks to take a 0% raise this year. That's actually not true. Our final best offer, according to the bargaining team, was that we offered 1%. That gets added to the salary schedule to enhance it, as well as a one-time performance bonus of $2,000 for every teacher for having successfully brought us back to a full day of instruction for next year. So it was 1% on top of the salary schedule, that 2 to 4% that we give annually to teachers moving up one step. A step is moved up in by successfully completing a year, and then also a bonus. So that was the actual offer. It was not 0%. And again, we apologize that inaccurate information was distributed. The other thing that we need to look at is, although we are the second lowest funded district in the entire peninsula, in the entire county, second lowest funded, we have one of the highest salary schedules. Now, that doesn't mean we think it's enough. You have 3 folks that are teachers on the school board, in addition to the 2 of us that work on the school board, Ms. Silversmith and myself, that are also longtime teachers. We believe in raises for teachers. We believe in the high comparative salary schedule that we already have. and we're trying to preserve that, but we don't believe in taking away from other people to continue to increase it when we can't afford to do it. We just don't have the money to do it. And we don't want to lose those programs which make us special. We don't want to cannibalize our own programs to give what's left more. It just would not provide the quality of education that our community has come to expect from Burlingame schools. And that's the point where we are budgetarily. The other question I get is, well, can we fundraise our way out of it? We can't fundraise our way out of a structural deficit that's year over year. The board and I have to balance the budget to get the district in a good financial position, regardless of how much money is raised in a single year. So we do have record money coming in from the state. That's reflected in this year's budget adoption, but that's what's getting us to a balanced budget. It's why we only had to remove 12 positions this year instead of the original 36 that were proposed. And I want you to imagine what the removal of 36 positions would have done. We decided to do it year by year and slowly. This should not be a surprise to anybody. We've talked about it all year, in a year where we already had a lot of difficulties on our hands. So we're still working at that. We're still committed to that because we're committed to the long-term success of the district. All of the information I'm providing you today gives some information just for your own digestion. The actual impasse and fact-finding process will happen without any of us. It's done independently with representatives from the bargaining team and outside mediators and facilitators. So that process will go on over the next 3, 4, 5, or 6 months, and then we'll hear back from them about where they ended up. So everybody has opinions. We all have thoughts. I would like to share with you the facts, and then you can continue to have your own thoughts, but we need to let the process go through, and they will get back to us on where they conclude. So everybody step back from it, let the process work its way. That's what a process is for, and we'll see where we end up. In the meantime, we have a summer to plan for. We have summer program, we have summer camps, and we have a school year to open up that we're going to be back full. We're going to invite everybody back to be together for a full year for the first time in over 18 months, which is super exciting. And in this summer, we're going to unplug and we're going to let our teachers and our principals have some quiet and some recovery time so that they can come back strong, because I need them to make sure that they take care of themselves. So everybody take care and look forward to seeing you live in the coming year, something I didn't get the privilege of having this year. And have a great rest of your school year. I'll see you at promotional opportunities, and a great summer. Take care.